All right, so here's the byproduct of Carl's flip book. Last part's kind of hard to flip through, but the end. So what you can do now is you can actually color this, and we'll come back and I'll show you how the coloring looks on that. Well, no, we'll just do it live right now because this is the second part of the video. So, Carl, go ahead and grab some colors. I have some back here. Right here. Yeah, or we can use those. You can use... Alright, so I got some colored pencils right here. So Carl drew it. I'm going to color it. So, let's see here. Or do you want to color it, Carl? You want to color it?
Sure.
Alright, so Carl's going to color this for you. Go ahead. Ooh. Alright, so I got tons of colors here to choose from. Remember, we're going to try to keep this quick.
Yeah.
So you figure out what colors you want to use. We're using these colored pencils, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and do that. These are all falling down.
Yeah.
I'm putting them here. What colors you want to work with? Why don't we pick out what color you want the ball to be?
Thinking a bright red.
Alright, so we got red, right? What else?
We got some fiery, smoky colors for the explosion part.
Some gray, some orange, some yellow, and some red. Is that what we're going to stick with?
Yeah.
Alright. And maybe some black for the end.
Yeah, maybe some blue.
So black, gray, orange, yellow, red, and red.
I'm choosing like a maroon for the outline.
Okay. Of the ball?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the key to this is going to be the... Ow! Stinking Lego. The key to this is making the colors bounce. I'm going to take these out of the way. So you only need like... You can do it with 3 colors.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. And so, make sure you color it all. But you could also leave that, doesn't matter. You guys remember about value, right? Where we talked about shading and stuff. So what you could do too over here is just flip them upside down, and every time you just lay one over that way. So this is like primitive, the primitive way of doing animation, but it's very accessible. You guys don't have to use these postcards, but if you can, it can work. You could even use an old deck of cards, but it'd be kind of hard to draw over top of this. Another animation thing you guys could do too is, I did this, I don't know which way to hold this. And, well, we'll do it like this. But this is, while Carl was drawing, this is just an animation walk cycle, right?
What you could do is that, if you have markers, you can do that instead and erase the pencil markings.
Right. If you don't have colored pencils, you can use markers too, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have colored pencils, because I've heard I don't have any color, you can use
shading.
And you can shade, yeah. Right? So...
I'm gonna try to keep this quick.
Yeah. You're at the 4-minute mark, so you're not too bad. But flip books are an easy way to show animation, like if you like to draw. And the way you guys can submit this is you can upload a video file, or what you could do is if you have a hard time with that, you could just show the cards laid out that you drew, so I can know that you did it. But I know some of you know how to do video files already, because I've seen one of the boys already do it. So I know you guys are capable of doing that, right? If you guys are really already understand the basics of this animation process, I don't care if it's an airplane flying by or a person running and jumping, right? It can be the bouncy ball is called squash and stretch, and it's basically the most simplest way to animate something.
Kind of practicing my dexterity here.
Your dexterity?
Yeah, flipping my pencil back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Moving with my hands a lot.
Yeah. I just think when you're doing it quickly, that's why.
Mm-hmm. Try and keep this, you know,
short.
I've seen people that only work with one color, but it's like different shades of it.
Right. Yeah, it's all about your resources, right?
Like, what didn't like Pablo Picasso, didn't he do like blue things?
Yeah, the blue period.
Yeah, like use dark blues and all that.
Yeah.
Alright, this is where we're getting into the explosion a little bit.
Alright, you got about 4 minutes and it's going to be another 10-minute video, so you got it. So you guys see this, it doesn't take long, but we're spending about 10 minutes per video. First explaining it, now drawing it, or coloring it. But it's cool, because you can see your stuff come to life. Animation. Alright guys, let's take a look at it now just so we don't make it real long for them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we know this is caught on fire and it goes into explosion.
Yeah.
Is this on the back? Alright, so here we're going to we'll color that one while I'm doing this.
Alright.
And I'm actually going to use this cover as a cover title to it, Bouncing Ball. So you guys can do that too if you want to use Bouncing Ball as a cover title. And then I'll take that one there. And we're going to let him finish up the rest here. So this is like the explosion part.
A little bit of a mushroom, nuclear kind of looking thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. The other way you could do it too is if you're going to animate clouds, you could draw like just big clouds too.
Yeah, they kind of expand a little bit when they explode.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of get a little larger and blow up more.
All right. So this process may take a little bit more time, but it's going to make your flip book look more, it's going to make it more colorful, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can call it, while you're writing that, I'm going to call this Bouncing Ball Explosion. Bouncing Ball, wait, how about Bouncing Ball Boom? Boom. Bouncing Ball Boom.
Sounds like a TV show or something.
Bouncing Ball Boom. Yeah. Sounds like it could be a show. So another known fact about animation is that there's a guy called the In-Betweener, and they don't have him anymore, but back in the day with Mickey Mouse, he would be the guy that drew in between the main frames of Mickey. So you'd always have more than one person drawing these things. All right, grab that one. So this is going to be 2 segments because both of them are about 10 minutes long. Alright, we're coming up on the end here. The end.
We're going to use a red.
Excuse me. And
finish.
All right. So we're gonna go one more video, third part.